Hi, I'm Allie Cudby, author of the best-selling book Busted and founder of the FabFit Academy. So, it's after Valentine's Day and the rush is done, except now you have customers returning their gifts. So many of you have been great about sharing your issues and opportunities with me when it comes to this time of year, and here are the three main areas of opportunity to solidify your relationship with these women, gain their loyalty for future visits, and really ensure that you've got customers that are coming back over and over again. The first thing I hear the most is, oh my God, I feel like I am part shrink after Valentine's Day, especially after Valentine's Day. And really what you're dealing with is body image issues. A customer comes in and they say, he bought me this nightgown, but I don't look good in nightgowns, and they don't hold me up here, so what do I do? And a lot of times women want to have something that's going to please their significant other, but at the same time they want to be true to themselves. They'll say, I want to bring back something sexy, but I don't like this area or this area or this area. And again, how can you make them comfortable so that they feel amazing in the purchases that they get from you? Well, one thing you can do, and it's always the right place to start, is know your inventory. You can have a good understanding of how your products fit on different body types and shapes. You want to be able to put them in a garment that will also fit and flatter while taking into account a customer's issues with their own body. Remember, this is emotional for them and not always rational. A size 2 woman can still have body image issues even if we don't see them. So always think about it from that perspective. Train your staff well on body types and sleepwear that fits each type and complements that body. A well-trained staff member can direct a customer to something that's going to work great really quickly, and that makes the whole process easier and more profitable in the end of the day. And you want to keep the conversation positive. Be careful not to validate the self-depreciating comments. It's kind of one thing if I say something about my body and totally different if somebody else says it or even affirms something that I just said. Avoid saying that doesn't come in your size. It doesn't make anyone feel good about themselves, especially when women might be feeling a little bit vulnerable or self-conscious to begin with. Another thing I hear people report back is that women will come in and say, he wants me to get such and such, but I never buy it because, again, body image. This comes down to packaging for the customer. And that brings us to upselling. This really becomes an opportunity. The minute you're talking about lingerie as part of lifestyle, you have a great chance with your customer to add in other things to the mix. Somebody who may be feeling uncomfortable about a bra and panty, for example, sexier bra and panty showing off a belly, well, bring in that robe, even a sheer robe, something that a woman is going to feel more comfortable in, but also be able to feel like she's, giving her significant other that thing that they're looking for, which is sort of a win-win. Anytime that you're showing additional pieces that can be used as an ensemble, incorporating a one item and making the wardrobe larger, it's really going to be helpful both for the customer and for you. Finally, returns. Whatever your return policy, be as clear about it as possible and always consistent. This is important for two reasons. First of all, your customers. They need to know where you come from, and if there's always an opportunity to sort of go to the manager, then customers won't take your return policy seriously, and that's doubly true for your employees. If employees feel like they're going to be overridden at any time, then it's really hard to feel like they can be confident. It's like working on quicksand. Ultimately, you really want to listen to your customer, hear what they're having to say, why they're bringing something back, and why it didn't work. And you want to even try mimicking what it is that they're talking about when they talk about what they didn't love about the garment. Studies actually show that when you mimic the exact language that somebody uses, in a subtle way, of course, people hear it better and they really feel more understood and appreciated. That goes directly to how they perceive their experience, and it's just one more way to build relationships with loyal and profitable customers. Thanks for listening, and happy Valentine's Day, or post-Valentine's Day.